Dragon Rulers, the Banlist narrative. The following is an interpretation of how the Banlist affected decks if they were physical beings. This is also written because the writer is procrastinating 2 essays. March 21st, 2015. Dragon Rulers. Redox arrived to his home after a long night trying to revive the old D-Ruler gang for the 80th time. He was welcomed to a familiar scent of tribute dolls cooked by his wife, Fairy Dragon, along with his son Pebbles at the dining table. "How is dueling, dear?" Fairy Dragon asked with a cheerful, caring tone. Long tired sigh. Rulers still aren't meta again, but I'm telling you, within time we'll be back, and when we return, we'll usher dolls, burning abyss cliff forts, and Yosenju running with their vanities between their legs. Redox said with his voice shifting from dreary to hopeful while patting his Pebbles on the head. "Dad, are you still going to take me to watch regionals this weekend, right?" Pebbles said with an eccentric tone. "Aha, of course, son, after all, I'm competing in it again," Redox said with a hearty roar. "Honey," Fairy Dragon said while dropping the dishes in the sink, "I thought we talked about this." "Dragon dear," Redox said abruptly, "I told you I was going to compete again, and I think we have a chance this time. I was talking with those meta fellows, and they think they have a way to really get back in the game. I'm telling you, this is our year." Fairy Dragon sighed, and the family proceeded to eat dinner. After dinner, the family sat around the living room and watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! News, copyright pending. And in the moment we have all been waiting for, it's time for the April ban list. "Turn it up, honey," Redox said to Fairy Dragon as the whole family leaned closer to the TV. The announcer shuffled his papers. He clears his throat. "Let's start with the recently unbanned. For the newly unbanned, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit Burner, Dragon Ruler of Sparks, Gladiator Bestiary, Gores the Emissary of Darkness, Lightning, Dragon Ruler of Drafts, Lone Fire Blossom, Retcon, Dragon Ruler of Pebbles, Stream, Dragon Ruler of Droplets, Goyo Guardian, and Heroic Seal of Convocation." "Honey, you made it off the list," Fairy Dragon exclaimed while Redox and Pebbles jumped in victory. "Hey, does this mean we can go to regionals together?" Pebbles said ecstatically. "Yes, son, yes we can. And we'll have old friends to come with us," Redox said with a bright red face. "Newly limited, Sinister Serpent, Tour Guide from the Underworld, Dragon Ravine, Preparation of Rites, Sacrifice, Symbol of Heritage, Temple of the Kings, Crush Card Virus, Exchange of the Spirits, Ring of Destruction, Skill Drain, and Vanity's Emptiness," the announcer said. "And newly Satellite Limited, Cliffort Scout, the Legendary Six Samurai Shien, Necros of Bryanak, Charge of the Light Brigade, and Sacred Sword of the Seven Stars," the announcer dully said. "No way, Clifford's Necros and Burning Abyss got hit, and Ravine is unbanned? Oh, honey, I think we'll be able to afford the new sofa next month," Redox said in disbelief. "Oh, baby, I love you," Fairy Dragon said while passionately kissing Redox. "And now for the newly banned," the announcer said with a grimace. He shuffled his papers once more. "Oh, dear." The Boulder family stood still as well as time itself. For the newly banned, Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos, Tidal, Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls, Tempest, Dragon Ruler of the Storms, and Redox, the Dragon Ruler of Boulders. And Snatchsteel, the announcer said, practically tearing up. Time froze once more. "Honey," Fairy Dragon said while trying to put his hand on Redox's shoulder. "My god, they got Blaster, Tidal, and Tempest. Yes, Snatchsteel got hit too, but..." Redox slips his coffee table and punches a hole in the wall. "But for God's sake, they had families! I had a family!" Redox yelled in fury. Redox looked in the dragon's mirror before grabbing his keys and Pebbles. "Honey, where are you taking my child?" Fairy Dragon yelled while attempting to stop Redox, only to be knocked to the floor by one swift fiendish chain. Redox started his car and started speeding his way down the hill with only one last destination in mind, the ocean. "Daddy, where are we going? Where are we going? I'm scared," Pebbles said while crying. "Don't worry, son, we're going to a better place," Redox said while choking on his words. "Are we going to regionals?" Pebbles said with a hopeful whimper. "Yes, son, we're going to regionals. So just close your eyes, and when you open them, we'll be there. We'll all be there," Redox said with a fading tone. As Redox sped down the hill, the police sirens could be heard in the distance, along with silhouettes of Blaster, Tempest, and Tidal seen standing on top of various buildings. With every block close to the ocean, the sounds of 2 consecutive thuds were heard while Redox's car sped towards the ocean. The final thud was Blaster, which caused an explosion of magma to light up the sky, only to reveal the last image that Redox and Pebbles would ever see, the surface of the ocean through a car windshield. "Close your eyes, son," Redox said one final time to his son as "I Don't Want to Close My Eyes" by Aerosmith played on the car radio. "Daddy," Pebbles said softly. "I love you, son," Redox said with tears streaming down his face. The car hit the water and began to slowly sink to the bottom. Mermills just so happened to be by and managed to rescue Pebbles before it was too late, but unfortunately could not save Redox. As the injection fairies took Pebbles to the rescue roid while being accompanied by Fairy Dragon, Redox looked up from the front of his car to see the scene unfold. At least one of us made it out, Redox said as he sank to the bottom of the ocean, his salty grave. I'll do more about Clifford's burning abyss and Necros into dolls tomorrow, but I need my sleep now.